Just had my mic off. Can you guys hear me? Hey guys, this is Bruce. And what I want to do now is I want to talk about something that will hopefully change your life. But it's only going to help you if you are willing to take action on the data, the information I'm about to give you. And last night, me and several people were talking about politics and like our feelings about what's going on as far as local politics, global politics, everything, all the stuff's going on and stuff. And we talked really late into the night. It was me, Big Truck Series, Business Life, and Instigator was on there for a little bit, and then some other people. We had some conservative guys and then some liberal people and stuff, and we were all just kind of talking about how we felt about the election and all that kind of stuff. And it occurred to me that it doesn't matter. None of that political stuff matters, because I'm not going to change their mind and they're not going to change my mind. I mean, you might change somebody's mind on one or two things, but ultimately, how much impact can you really have? I mean, on my platform, how much impact can I have in their life, and vice versa for political type stuff? I think that the greatest impact I can have is to tell you guys what's happened to me to change me and my wife's life and my kids' life. And my hope is that you'll see this story and you'll make a change for yourself. And what I'm gonna show you, I have not shown anyone. I have not shown outside, my business partner and my significant other. And the reason why I want to show you this data, this information, is to impress upon you the importance of doing for yourself. Because the thing about all the stuff that's happening here with the election, with all the economic stuff going on, with COVID-19, with you name it, everything, is that throughout all of this stuff, I'm doing okay financially. I'm doing fine, and I'm able to actually help other people out in more ways than one. Why? Because I'm in a place where I have a very solid foundation under me, financially speaking. And so I want to show you, I want to give you a glimpse into what I've done for my life, and then I'm hoping that maybe it'll inspire you to do something. And I want to start by talking about the channels, creating content. It's a way for you to start making other streams of income. Other streams of income is what has saved me on multiple occasions. Just last year, I lost my job. I got laid off from my job, right? I've been having this legal battle with my ex-wife for, not legal battle, but I've been paying her something like 45% of my income for like many years, for like 4 or 5 years. Imagine that. And I don't make a small amount, by the way. And then COVID-19 happened, right? With all of that, I've still been able to do okay. And the reason why is because of what I'm about to show you. What I want to impress upon you is that if you do this, you have more options available. You have more freedom available. If you don't like living in the U.S., you can go to another country and live very comfortably. If you love the U.S. but the politics aren't in your favor, you can donate to your favorite charity or your favorite cause and help them to be more successful. It just gives you more options. And so that's what I want to show you, and to give you some data so that you can make decisions. None of this means anything if you don't take action. First off, let me show you here what I'm looking at on the screen. If you look at the screen here displayed behind me, what you'll see is one of my channels. I got 4 channels. I'm constantly creating content. Let me see if I can move my face here. This is a channel where I talk about my profession, which is computers, computer security to be exact. This is how much revenue that it's made so far in the last 28 days right here. It's not much, but if you have 4 of these, imagine how much that is going to help you out in your life. Now you may be thinking to yourself, well, Bruce, you know, like you do computers, you do cybersecurity, like maybe that's why, you know, you're successful. No. This is actually better for some other, if you happen to be good at business, if you happen to be good at real estate, if you happen to be good, there's some other things that you could talk about on your channel that you can do the same thing or better than me. Now this isn't something that happened overnight, and it's still growing. This channel only has 6,000 subscribers. The yuribruce channel has 20,000 subscribers. And the thing is, I know people who have much larger channels and are doing either better or worse than me. It's just about the content you create and putting it out there. You have to take action. If you don't take action, you won't be able to do any of this. This is just one stream of income. We have about 6. And this has been a constant grind, you know, and what we do is we invest back into our businesses. That's what we do. We use our income from our jobs, and we use that to help to get better equipment, such as this mic, a better computer, a better camera, whatever we need to make our business stronger. Or sometimes we'll invest in lately what we did was editing is hard for us. Like, it takes up too much time. So we literally are hiring editors to help us out with some videos. We have so much content that we want to put out more content. We hire editors. So that money is reinvested back into ourselves. And by the way, that can be a tax write-off. All those things, if you have a legitimate business, are tax write-offs, if that's any kind of incentive for you. But let me show you something that has taken us to another level. And like I said, I've not shown anybody this. I don't even know if I'm going to leave this video up. I just want to impress upon people how important it is to have more than one stream of income, and I want to show you how it's changed my life. So what you're looking at here is an income stream on hold on, let me move my face here so you can see, get the full picture. What you're looking at here is another stream of income that we have where I teach people security. Now, like I said, it's not about doing exactly what I'm doing with the exact same content. You can do this with whatever content you have that is in demand from people. This is how many people have signed up. This is how much it's grown over time. And right now you can see in the month of October, we're at the beginning of October if you're watching this a year later or something. But we have already made $430 on this. And then last month we made $2,000, before that $2,000, before that $1,500, $2,000, $2,000. You get the idea. The reason why I'm showing you this is because I just feel like it's really important to show you that it's multiple streams of income can change your life. It's changed our life. This isn't even, I've only showed you 2. We have 6 streams of income. All right. We're not rich, but it's the income streams that we've created is enough to where we can live the life we want to live right now. What we want to do is go a little further than this. So I don't even have that many courses, to be honest with you. I don't even have that many. I I don't have a lot of time to do them all. But I just want to impress upon you how important it is and the impact that it can have on our life. Like right now, let me just explain like the impact that this has had. Number one, when I told you last year I lost my job because I had money stowed away in some of these other streams. I was messing around with crypto. I don't know if you watched some of my old videos, but that I still had a lot of that money. So when I lost my job and we had to move, we were in the middle of moving and I lost my job. But because I had, I don't know, $10,000 in cryptocurrency, I had some large amount tucked away in cryptocurrency, and I was able to just cash it out and keep living, right? I was able to. Now it wasn't easy, you know. We were living on my crypto. We were living on my crypto, and we were living on our credit. Our credit. We had built up our credit to this insane amount. Like we have, between Yuri and I, our credit, we have about $300,000, $200,000, $300,000. I don't even know how much it is. It's a lot. In credit, in available credit to us. And that didn't happen overnight. That was us building our credit over time. Between Yuri and I, we have about $300,000 in available credit. My credit is very good. So we were able to use credit. We were able to use cryptocurrency, and we were able to use the currency that was coming in, of the money that was coming in, the deposits that were coming in from this, what you see here on the screen, and from some other stuff that we have going on. Why am I telling you this? It's not the flex. I don't have enough. This is not flex money. You know what I'm saying? This is not flex money. You know, I'm not a millionaire, but what I want to say is, like, you can do this. If I can do it, you can do it, and you should. And the way that you do it is to take a look at some of the skill sets that you have on top of whatever you're doing, right? Don't quit your job. Don't quit your job. I would highly discourage anybody from just quitting their job and then starting on some kind of dream journey. No, that's not how it works. You know, the hard work is what makes the dream work. So what you do is keep your job, keep your day job, right? And on your off hours, on your weekends, on your holidays, whenever you can spare a spare second, use that to start building up your own income. Nobody's coming to save us. You know, it really, the outcome of the election is not immediately gonna help us out. Even if they start doing UBI, even if you get a money from, you know, the $1,200 is supposedly coming for the stimulus check. That, you know, we've been in this pandemic for how many, 7 months, 6 months? I don't even know how long it's been. How many checks have we gotten from that? You know, I mean, I know some people are living off their unemployment, but that's limited. It's not forever, right? What you're seeing here is as long as I keep creating courses, this money will keep coming to me. And it's more than what they're paying us for the stimulus. And it hasn't stopped. It's not just 2 payments. It's every month. So what I'm trying to say is that government's not going to save us. It doesn't matter who's elected. This impact that I'm talking about to you is something that you're going to do for yourself and your family. And I want to share it because I feel like this platform lends itself for people who are going to listen to me. You know, people aren't going to listen to me about politics. People aren't going to listen to me. You know, you have your own thoughts about it. You've lived your whole life. You got your own thoughts about it, right? You know what you know. You're not going to listen to me about stuff that, you know, that I'm not proficient on. But what I want to show you is data. I want to show you data so that you can make a move. So you can be impress upon you, to impact on you, to take action for your life. This is this month. This is last month. This is the month before last, and so on and so forth. This is during COVID-19. I've made the most income I've made has been during COVID-19. Think about that. Another thing is, like, if we want to, we can move out of the country. And there's something. The reason I keep bringing that up is because that was one of the dreams that we had. Was like we had this plan. We're gonna move to the Philippines, and we're gonna have a house there. We're gonna have this and that. We already have condos in the Philippines, by the way. Move into one of the condos in the Philippines, build it up, stuff like that. Condos, plural. But now that we have this income, we realize we can do whatever the hell we want to do. We could stay here. We could go to any country we want. We can do what we want. And the freedom that gives you, I can't even explain that freedom. And that's why I want to impress upon other people how amazing this is. And you can do it too. If you want to know how to do it, I'm thinking about breaking something down to show people exactly what I did, exactly step by step how I did it and post it. But the thing is, I could tell you right now, what you could do right now, number one, is figure out what skills that you have that other people might need. Here's how you figure that out. If there's anything that you do on a regular basis for other people, and you're the resident expert on this thing, and you know a lot more about this particular topic or skill set or whatever than other people have, right? Or you can do something that other people can't do, and it's in demand. If you for a living, you've been doing something for like 10 years, you're extremely proficient at it, and you know everything about it. You'll know it from your hobbies that you've mastered, from things that you help other people out on, that you help many, many people on. And you don't even realize this skill is there, but you got to look into yourself and just jot down everything that you do as a skill. And another thing is what you work, like what type of job that you have been doing for 10 or 6 years, whatever. Those are the things that you can actually talk about and nonstop, like things that you could turn on a camera and just start talking about it, and you know more than most people about it. It can be plumbing, it could be driving, it could be transportation, it could be business, it could be real estate, it could be shooting guns, it could be weapons, it could be sports, it could be whatever it is. It could be any number of those things. Then what you do is you figure out how many people are talking about it, because what you don't want to do is talk about something that's too saturated. Now, that's not to say that you can't do something that is saturated, because you can. But you got to put your own spin on it. Like, let's say you were talking about dieting or something, right? That's so completely saturated. Completely saturated. It's hard to break into that market. But if you have a different spin on it, you might be able to do it. So you take a skill set that you have that is in demand. Now you got to figure out, is it in demand, and what's your competition? When I say demand, people are looking for it. You're going to supply something that people are looking for. And then what you're going to do is create content on that skill that's in demand. You're going to supply that demand. You're going to supply it on the best way to do it right now. Now, this is evolving. Is either podcasts or video. You use a blog or anything else like that to prop up your podcast or your video. In the beginning, don't sell anything. Don't sell anything. Don't ask people for money. Just put out free content. Just put out free stuff. And then once you get a following, once you realize how many people want it, then you can start to charge for it if you want. But initially, you want to put out stuff for free. The whole thing is about helping people. The more people that you help, the more people will run to give you their money. Beat down your door to give you their money. That's how it works. You help people, and then people want to help you. None of this happened overnight. This is years of work. Years of work. And I'm not showing you anything that's this out of the ordinary. I'm not telling you how to. It's not get rich quick at all. This is hard. This is a grind. This is a daily grind. But I'm so motivated. Yuri and I are so we're savage about it. Like every, I don't want to say every waking minute, but like we wake up with another plan and how we're going to attack it every day. And this grind has been going on since I started the YouTube channel. Since I started yuribruce, we've been grinding. That's a long time. So it's not overnight, but right now I'm looking for people to help out with courses. If you happen to have some kind of skill set, I'm reaching out to yuribruce first because I know there's some people who have these kinds of skills that will complement me. I can even help you to start your own courses. I can help you to do it. I mean, just tell them like this is something that I feel like can change your life, and that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm talking about this. That's why I'm showing you these numbers here. It's growing, and the only reason I don't have more is because I don't have the time to make more videos. I don't have time to make more courses. I have people begging me to make certain courses, and I don't have time to do it. I have a full-time job. My job pays me very, very well, by the way, and I work from home full-time. All of these things are things that I made happen, and so I teach other people how to do it. That's what I do. What you're looking at here is like I can show you some of my courses. Here's the kind of stuff I talk about. This is my skill set right here. Like, hold on, let me move my face right here. These are my skill set, from courses to IT type stuff. This is the kind of stuff that I teach, and I've got other courses as well. So, yeah, this is real stuff right here. And I honestly, I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this up. I don't know like how much I want to reveal, to some people don't know how to, I don't know, you tell people what you're doing or how much money you make or something, they freak out. Anyway, okay, I got some people watching here. Hey, Big Truck, how you doing? Dale Charity, David, how you doing? Big Rob, he says, build a YouTube channel is a journey. I'm surprised that my channel has grown to now close to 2,000 subs. That's awesome, man. Congrats. And I know that Big Rob has been grinding too, trying all kinds of different stuff. That's how I started, man. Like, just try different things. KP55. I remember me and Big Rob met in North Carolina, and I was telling him about this. We hadn't even made any courses yet when I told you this, man. And and I remember you telling me, man, you should charge $6,000. And to be honest with you, it's coming. I just have basically I'm starting off with bite-sized chunks that people can afford, and it's gonna grow to like bigger ticket items. So Jamal, how you doing, man? Good talk last night. Big Rob says, I was forced to quit my job due to bullying and actual filing a lawsuit against my employer. In the meantime, I started my Forex business, and it's growing. That's awesome, man. That's the kind of stuff you want to do. Just try different things. Yuri and I, in the beginning, we tried different things. We tried stock options. It wasn't for me. But stock options was one thing I tried. It did make money. It just wasn't. We still have stocks and stuff. It's just not something I do. I don't day trade. In other words, we tried different things. Some things it made money. It just didn't last. So you got to try different things. And I would not recommend quitting your job. Like if you have a job, that right there you should be thinking to yourself, this is how I'm going to fund my business to grow up faster, right? And then when you get to a point where you're happy with how much income you have and you have a safety net, like you have money tucked away somewhere, money tucked away to where, if once you do quit your job and that regular income's not coming in no more, you don't have sales and you have a bid. Because the thing about sales is that you got to constantly make those sales. If this is the day that a month that you don't make the sales, then guess what? You're going to have to dip into your money. So Big Rob says, hey Bruce, me and you got to link up for some course creation. Man, listen, I'm game, man. If I'm looking for serious people though. Like I'm a savage, I'm telling you. And I'm looking for people who are serious, who really want to do this. and I'm not even playing around. There's different iterations that we can do. If you have IT stuff, you can put it right on my channel, and we'll split. If I help you, I will split the income with you. I will help you to make the videos. I will, if it's all you, if you do 100% of the work, guess what? You get that income, and you'll put it on my platform. I'll just take a small cut. It'll be like an affiliate program. I take a small cut just to help me to pay for my fees that I have to do to pay for this whole thing. So there's that. I can help you build your own, and then I can be affiliate on yours. In other words, you built it. You build your own course program. I'll show you how to do it step by step. Now you got to do the work. I'm just going to be like, there's a site right here. Here's how I did it. I can help you with this and that, and then I can help you to create the videos. You create the videos, and then I'll forward people there. I'll advertise on to you for Forex or for whatever you do. And then, affiliate program, I just get a tiny cut of whatever. If you have an affiliate program, or I'll just do it for free. I'll just send people over to you, because I do that all the time to different organizations and businesses that I believe in. So listen, man, if you're serious, hit me up. You know what my email address is. Let me see. Mr. Blacktop says, "What's up, Bruce? I appreciate this content. I'd like to run some ideas for you." Yeah, man. Yeah, hit me up, man. Hit me up on email, and we can talk. Especially I'm especially interested in IT information technology, because I can put that right on my site. If it's something else, I'm trying to narrow this lane here. So this lane is all about IT and teaching people IT type stuff. So it's mostly security, but I'm willing to go in different directions. You know what I mean? So if you have IT stuff, I'm very, very interested in that. But if it's something else, we can still come up with something, and I'll help you to build it. If you want to do your own, or we can do one together. Just depends. I actually have a couple of other course programs that I'm developing that we can even put it on that. There's so many different options. You know what I mean? So, and I can be as involved or a little or more involved as you want. I mean, I can be as involved as you want me to be. Let me see. Big Truck, somebody said, Big Truck, what's up, brother? My channel passed, you, if that's okay. Yeah, man, hit me up on email if you have my email address, and we'll talk. So yeah, I just wanted to, I just wanted to tell people about this, because I just feel like I want to make an impact. People constantly talk to me about like the impact that Yuri and I made on their life, and I just want to share with you guys the next level that we're at. Because I know there's some good people out there who deserve to hear this, and who deserve to know what I know. I mean, nobody told me when I was younger that you could do this kind of stuff. I did not realize. I had no idea. I wish that when I was younger, someone would have mentored me or brought me into it, or explained to me what's going on. No, we have to do for ourselves, man. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter don't get me wrong. I definitely have preferences about who's in office, and I long term, it does impact your life, right? Laws, legislation, all that stuff, vote, all that stuff. But what I'm saying is the immediate impact on your life is what you can do for you and your family. No, there's no savior for us, is what I'm saying. Nobody's going to come up on high and give you anything. We have to work for it. And it takes us to help us out. And that's why I'm reaching out to people saying, listen, and I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care if you're religious. I'm not religious. I very much appreciate and love the traditions, but I personally am not religious, and I don't care if you're religious. Meaning, no matter what your affiliation, no matter what your nationality, none of that stuff is going to affect my decision to work with you or help you out. So what matters is you taking care of you and yours, and doing what you need to do with your resources. That's what matters to me. Mr. Blacktop says, "I'm project management in the data space." Man, then you fit right in, man. You and I can do a collaboration, especially if you've been doing this for some years. We can do a collaboration, and I would add your stuff to my body of work, and then we could split that income, man. I'll do videos with you. If you do 80%, we'll work something out to where you are making your fair share of the income, or even better, you make your own channel, you make your own site. I show you where to do it, how I set all this stuff up. You put your videos on yours. Once we make the videos, you put them on mine. I forward people to yours to start building your students up, because that's the thing. It takes a while to actually get to be known. And the way that I have been able to do it, Blacktop, is to first we created. I created a YouTube channel where people would ask me questions. People are always asking me questions. I would put out videos about security stuff, right? I put out a video and people were like, "Wow, I really like this video and stuff. Could you make one about this?" Right? And I would make one. And they were like, "Hey, that's cool, but do you have a CISSP? How is it being a CISSP? That's a security IT certification. How is that?" I would talk about it. Boom. And then people kept asking me questions. So I made maybe 10, 12 videos, right? And I see that it had traction. Then I'm like, man, I should probably teach some of this stuff, right? So I put out a free course right on YouTube. I just put out a free course and put it out there, right? Then people asking for more stuff. They were asking for deeper information. So I'm like, damn, that's going to take me a while. And I actually used to teach this stuff, and that is no joke to teach. So I went ahead and made this a 6-hour video. Well, I started off with like a 4-hour video session where I told people how to get jobs in IT. I started off with, I think that was my first one, remote jobs. That was one of my first ones, and I made one to how to get to 6 figures and stuff. And those were like 2 of my first video courses that were paid. And then I started off like very low pricing because I wanted to see if anybody would pay anything for it. And then my YouTube channel started being like an ad source. It was an ad to send students to sign up for the course you're seeing over here. So the combination of having a website, a YouTube channel, being on social media, promoting your content for courses and stuff, and I guarantee you there's people looking for project manager. And I tried like Udemy. Udemy's like this huge space where you can learn anything. Udemy kind of does not pay you it didn't pay me what my course was worth, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own platform, and I could tell you what platform I'm using and all that kind of stuff, and show you what's going on. This right here is not a secret. It's Thinkific. If you look in the corner there, thinkific.com, that's where I started. But there's other ones. There's one called Teachable, and then there's other platforms that you can use. I found that this one is better for me, so that's what I'm using. And I could show you like how I've been able to set it up to eventually get regular students going in there. And so that's what I wanted to tell everybody, that there's opportunities out there. I didn't want to it's just lately there's so much drama out. There's just enough drama on mainstream media and that's clipped up on YouTube or on Facebook, and people are making silos and picking sides and stuff. And I just don't feel like it has a positive impact on our life. And I just want to add something that can really impact you and your family and help you and your family out. And create resources for you, or maybe not even your family, just you. Like, you have resources that you can do whatever you need or want to do with those resources. And so that's the whole purpose of why I decided to show this stuff. Mr. Blacktop says, I think the simpler would be we make it, the better for it, that we make it, the better it is for consumption. Yeah, but whatever. Do you have my email address, Mr. Blacktop? And we can work something out, because project management is a real good one for IT people. I've got many of the people you see here. See up in the corner here. Let me see if I can point this out. See all these are my students. Like, I have thousands of students, and many of these people are looking for something that's not super technical. And so that's what makes people flock to this, because it's not as technical. And project management would fit very nicely into what I'm doing here, because a lot of people are looking to get their foot in the door. They see IT doing really good, like it hasn't stopped, right? I've not been without a job. As soon as I lost my job, I already had another job lined up, like very quickly. So it's hot, man. It's really hot. So IT, project manager for IT would be very hot. I do not have it yet. Where can I find your email address? Okay, let me send it to you. I gotta get on the. I don't think I can. Let me see if I can sign into the chat real quick. See if I can sign into this chat, and then I will send you my email right now. So hit me up at cyberaware2020 at gmail.com. cyberaware2020 at gmail.com. That's it right there. Hey Andy, how you doing, man? That is my email. If you have any ideas, if you want to collaborate, if you have any skill sets that you think that you could market and to make this kind of income right here that you're seeing on the screen, hit me up, and we could talk. I could show you what I've done. I'm trying to bring people to the next level. Like showed you guys the importance of finding that right one. All the cheat codes I use to find Yuri, it's out there. And now I'm showing you another cheat code. I'm showing you another cheat. I hope somebody out there is going to listen, and that's the person I'm talking to. Somebody out there is going to listen. Somebody's going to take what I'm saying seriously. Somebody is going to take action, and that's the person that I'm trying to talk to. And to you out there, hit me up. You got my email. It's in here. My email address is there. Contact me if you have any kind of courses that you want to teach. If you think you have a great idea for a business, contact me. I'll maybe give you some pointers. I'll tell you my take on it. And I know other people there's people right here on this who watch me on a regular basis who inspired me to get into this. People like Big Truck Series, like that guy, you might want to go sign up for that guy. That guy knows what he's doing. Andy says, how's it going, bruv? Oi, what are you talking about? So we got cheat codes to find good wives. Yeah, man, definitely need that. Too much slang here, man. Yeah, so all I'm doing for those who showed up late is I'm talking about the cheat code I used to have multiple streams of income. I have 6 streams of income that my wife and I built up over since 2015 when she got here. And it has been a grind. It's not get rich quick. I'm telling you right now, it's hard work. We are savages. We don't stop work. We have a goal that we want to reach, and we're not going to stop till we hit it. But in this grind, we've been able to go to all these spots. We've been able to go to like 2-3 different countries together. We've been able to party. We've been able to do what we think is worthwhile in life because we've built up these streams of income, and it has. And the reason why I decided to talk about this today, we were supposed to talk about politics. We were supposed to break down what's going on with the world and all that. I just thought it would be more productive to tell you guys something that you can use in your life. And so what I decided to do is show you one of my streams of a couple of my streams of income. I showed this one, which I do courses, and then I showed one of my YouTube channels, which. If you didn't know, this is a technical YouTube channel that I have. And my hope is to impress upon somebody out there that there's another level. There's a cheat code to this. People don't really talk about it. I'm a real dude. Like, people talk about it. Let me take that. Let me put it in context. People do talk about it, but you guys know who I am. You guys have been following me for years for something completely unrelated to what I'm talking to you. Why would I lie to you about this? There's no reason for me to lie. I'm not asking for you for anything. I'm giving you free. I'm putting you up on some serious game. And this right here is how I was able to do it. And I want you guys to be able to do it as well. I want you guys, because there's some good people out there, and you deserve it. You deserve it. You're hardworking people. You deserve more than one. You deserve stability. What's happening with our economy is that it's changing. Like, it's some things for the better and some things for the worse. It's changing. Like, some people are saying, "Oh, the economy is collapsing. Oh my God, the sky's falling." All this stuff's happening. What's happening really is that it's changing. It's changing, and we have to stay up. We have to stay up with it. And one of the ways to keep ahead of it is to have more than one stream of income. How many households do you know today who are doing well, who only have one stream of income? There's not many. Like, I don't know many people who have one stream of income in their household who are doing well. They either have a pension, or they have VA, or they have their wife, and the wife and the husband works, or they have rent out a room, or they deliver pizzas. They're in part of the gig economy. They sell Avon. They're in the MLM. Most people I know have some more than one stream of income, and that's just the way this economy is shaping up to go. I want to show you guys a few people who have inspired me to do what I'm doing, who have taken me to another level. I want to show you guys people that you can watch right now. Not me. Listen, I'm a novice at this. I'm a new dude. The benefit of listening to me is that I'm going to tell you stuff that just happened. Like, I'm going to tell you very new information, new to me. Another benefit is that you guys know I'm a regular dude. Like, if I can do what I'm doing, you can definitely do it. But what I want to show you is some people who are not novices, who have way more game than me, who I watch on a regular basis, who you can watch, and who are going to give you game on a whole different level, and it will inspire you to go even further. So let me show you a couple of these. I'm just kind of bringing them up over here right now, so just bear with me. Bring up each one of these dudes, and so that you can start to listen to these guys and go to the next level. Let me see. And let me see. Another dude is. All right. Let me start off with this dude. Now, I've talked about this guy before. I hope you have your pen and pad ready if you're serious about any of this stuff. You may know some of these guys. These guys, this dude right here, his name is Glendon Cameron. And this dude is one of the guys who I watched him, and he talks about doing courses all the time. He's making like 5 figures a month just doing this kind of stuff, or more. Like, the guy is killing it. But Savage Finance, I would highly recommend this dude right here. Glendon Cameron, Savage Finance. He talks about from start to finish how to find, how to start a business, what businesses you should probably be looking at. He's got another whole channel where he talks about YouTube, how to create YouTube channels to make money. He talks about how to manage and budget your finances. He's got a whole course about all this kind of stuff. He does tons of content. Another guy who I would definitely pay attention to. Let me see if I can bring this other guy up. Is this dude right here? This guy's an expat currently living in the Dominican Republic, and he's a business life coach. The reason why I watch him, what inspires me about him, is that he's living his best life, and he's happy, and he's very spiritually balanced. And this dude right here is worth watching. He's worth watching because he's getting it. He's out there getting it. He's a hustler and very positive dude. Another guy I would definitely check out is an immigrant. Immigrants kill it. I don't know if you knew this, but immigrants are no joke. This man right here is an immigrant. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but this is Gary Vaynerchuk. This dude was one of the first books I read that inspired me to start doing this stuff and having multiple streams of income is this dude right here. His book called Crushing It inspired me and took me on this whole different journey. This man he's a genius. He's a business marketing genius. He's all about the hustle. Watch everything this guy says. If I use it, it's been successful. Him and Glendon have had a huge impact on everything that I've done as far as business is concerned, and it continues to help me out. There's some other people that I would mention, kind of honorable mentions. Grant Cardone's pretty cool. Robert Kiyosaki is pretty cool. Rich Dad Poor Dad, that's a great book. That was the first book I read about finances that changed my whole way of thinking about all this stuff. Who else? Man, do you guys have anybody that you follow that you guys would recommend that I should shout out? There's another dude who I just started watching on Instagram, and his name is Wall Street Trapper. I just like his mindset. I'm not like a real big stock guy, but he does all stocks. This is a street dude. This street dude is now making crazy money on with stocks. So I would highly recommend him. So if you guys have anybody else that you recommend, let me know, and I'll shout them out right now, and I'll check them out myself. Let me see. I got a few more people in here. What happened to all the crypto you had before? Still have some? You still use it to eat meals? Yeah, so my crypto, I still have some of the crypto that I had before, but a large part of it last year I actually had to sacrifice it. I had too many emergencies happened at once on me. So I actually spent quite a bit of it. I had at one point my cryptocurrency, and I'll make a video about it, but my cryptocurrency got up to $100,000. And if I had been smarter, I would have sold half of it and kept the rest, but I didn't. So it went down all the way to, I don't know, I have maybe 20,000 left, and ended up having to use that to get myself out of real hard times last year. I had to move right in the middle of moving. I lost my job, my main source of income, so I had to use some of my cryptocurrency. Long story short, I still have some of it, but a lot of it's gone. So that's why I don't talk about it as much, because it was very emotional for me. I was very attached to it, which you shouldn't be. Let me see. Somebody said Maxwell for real estate. Okay, Maxwell for real estate. Hustlers Kung Fu. Yeah, that's Savage Finance. Same dude. Have you ever heard of One Master Teacher? No, I haven't heard of that. Let me see. One Master Teacher. E. Dean Cole. Check out E. Dean Cole. He's an expat who is in Dominican Republic, living his best life. Dude's incredible. Check him out. Somebody said One Master Teacher. I think this sounds familiar. No. Okay, I'll check this guy out. I will definitely check him out. Let me see. Somebody said Maxwell for real estate. I'll check him out. Saving minus debt. Okay, I'll check that out. Saving minus debt. Saving minus debt. Okay, I'll check out all these dudes right here. Thank you for that, Random. Appreciate you. Let me see who else is talking here. Big Truck Series says MLM is not good stream of income. No, it's not. It's not good. Most people I know in MLM losing money. So what I said was I have tried MLM, and it's, it was a good learning experience. The thing is, all that glitters is not gold. I know I'm preaching to the choir. Some very wise men here who would never fall for the okie doke like I did. I don't feel like MLMs are a long-term solution. All those pyramid schemes and stuff like that, like I would completely avoid those if you want to keep your money. And I learned the hard way on those, man. Big Truck says World Venture Tours, prepaid legal. They're all Ponzi schemes to me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know I've heard of prepaid legal. I don't know. I've not gotten involved with those things from a MLM perspective. So, and some of these I haven't even heard of. So, the ones I did were there was this cryptocurrency marketing MLM Ponzi scheme that I got involved with. And it actually made me a whole bunch of money. I mean, I was having, well, not a whole bunch, but I was making like $400 a day. I mean, I don't know if that is a whole bunch of money for you, but for me at the time it was. And it just collapsed. So, managed to retain some of that money. What's MLM? MLM is multi-level marketing. It's a good thought on type of MLM is I don't know, name one, guys. I can't think of any right now. doTERRA is an MLM. They have an MLM side of the business. I think their products are probably okay, but they have an MLM side of the doTERRA business. Another one is oh shoot, oh man, there's so many that I can't think of. Quickstar, there's a lot of them. They talk a good game. They're very good at marketing, but the thing is, they're not. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that they don't work, because I know people who have been using them for years and they have a regular income off of it. It's not for me, It's just not for me. Primerica, yeah, there's tons of them. It's not for me personally. I personally will not recommend them anymore. So I'm done with MLMs personally. But I do know people who have done okay with MLMs. I know people who've done them for 20 years and been making money off of it. Maybe you have to come in early. I'm not sure. Let me see. Financial education for stocks. He is great. And I've purchased his classes. One dude who I purchased their class, his name was, what's his name? His name is Jason Brown. And this dude is really good at stocks. This is how I learned how to do trading, options trading. The Brown Report. Yeah, this dude is good too. If you're into crypto, if you're into stocks, options, and this guy is good. Check him out. And I actually bought his course and everything. It got me to a point where I was making money off of stock options. It's just not for me personally, but this one's good. By the way, did you hear that Tyler Perry became a billionaire? I'm hyped. Yeah, that's cool, man. There's several people who have recently become billionaires. Another one is Kanye West became a billionaire. I believe he's a billionaire now. And Jay-Z, I think Jay-Z's been a billionaire though. Who else? Yeah, there's quite a few people who are just now billionaire. I think it's great that Tyler Perry is a billionaire, man. He's a good dude. Real good dude. Love his old videos, his old movies. Is this thing playing? You guys hear the sound on this? Okay, good. Day trading isn't making much money nowadays. Over 85% of the day traders can't earn $35,000 annually. The problem that I saw with day trading that wasn't for me personally is that you got to have a whole bunch of money to get in it. Like, to make money, you got to put a whole bunch of money in it. You know what I mean? You can't. We had about $5,000 that we could play with. And it wasn't enough. $5,000 is not enough, man. You need at minimum 10,000 to really make good trades. To make that in. Don't get me wrong. With 2,000 or 3,000, you can make a little bit of cash. But like, you're talking about dollars. You're talking about $10. You know, you're talking about risking $500 to get $3 and shit. You know, like, that's not. It just didn't make any sense at the end of the day. Like, the real big guys in stocks and stuff, they're doing like. They're messing around with 10 grand, you know what I mean? They're putting 10 grand on Tesla, you know what I mean, when Tesla started and stuff like that. Why is stock not for you? Stock is not for me because we get a little too emotional about it. Just to give you a story to show you, this is not for me. Like, I'm not built for stocks. If I can just sit it and forget it, day trading itself is not for me. Stocks are fine. Okay, let me qualify. Let me explain. Stocks are fine. I have stocks. I have probably right now $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 worth of stock or something like that, and my company is matching what I'm doing or something. I'm messing around with stocks. It's no big deal. I put money into it and I'm gonna let it sit. But day trading is not for me. You know, not for me personally. So yes, stocks are fine, but not day trading. Yeah, that's what I mean. We're too emotional to do day trading, and it's also. You got to really know what you're doing. Like, you have to really know what's going on with that business that you're buying the stocks on to trade it and flip it and stuff like that. Big Truck says stocks are great long-term investment, especially if they pay dividends. Yeah, exactly. Stocks are great. I have stocks, but day trading itself is not for me. So yeah, that's what I meant. Big Truck says day trading is make much money. Yeah, it does not make that much money. Like, you got to put a lot in so that it's making a lot of money. And even then, you're like risking. I mean, I guess it's not. You're managing your risk if you know what you're doing. So, yeah. By the way, if you guys didn't know, there's a couple guys on here who are already doing their thing. Big Truck Series Review. That's somebody you want to talk to. He's got a lot of information on business. Man's doing all right. He's living comfortably in New York, of all places. So that's not cheap. So you know he's balling. And then there's a few other people who follow me who are doing well. And as a matter of fact, like back in the day when we first started, there was a few people who reached out to us who were doing really good. And then they started giving us ideas on what we could do. And so that's why I want to pay it forward. I want to share with people like that you can do it. Like you know, have multiple streams of income is super important, especially in this day and age. It's so volatile. I don't think that 2020 is the end of the volatility. I think that 2021, 2022 on forward, we're going to have this kind of craziness happening to us regularly. And maybe it won't be a coronavirus, you know, it's not going to be a zombie apocalypse, but it's going to be things like floods. It's going to be things like economic collapses. It's going to be things like banks going out of, you know, bankruptcies. You know, it's going to be stuff like that. Disasters, natural disasters. This is not the end of crazy times for humanity. I think we're looking down the barrel of a long decades of insanity, but just because the way that humans, just because of what we've been doing with ourselves, and it's just, you know, I think most of the stuff that's happening is self-inflicted wounds. and we have not learned. So you can expect more chaos is what I'm saying. What's day trading? I've never heard of it. Day trading is where you would basically trade stocks on a daily basis. Like, say, when they're talking about, the NASDAQ went up, the NASDAQ went down, the S&P 500 went down. They're talking about groups of stocks. You have technical stocks, you have all kinds of stock options, you have energy stocks, you have companies trading on a daily basis, right? So right when the New York Stock Exchange opens, the stocks start going up and down, and people are trading on the floor of the stock exchange on a minute by second basis. And they're buying stocks on, say, Tesla. They're buying a $400 stock on Tesla, and then they wait for it to go up, right? With day trading, you'll wait for it to go up a little bit, and then when you think it hits the peak, you will sell it to somebody else who's going to buy it for $450, right? Because this person thinks that the stock's going to go to 1,000, which one day it will, right? But a day trader is trying to make that little bit of profit on that little bit of rise of Tesla stock. Tesla's at 4. They bought it at 4. They hold it until it goes to 450. They sell it. They made $40 or whatever, right? And then they take that $40 and roll it into buying stock on Delta, because Delta's low because of coronavirus. Delta's at $19, but they know that the average amount of that stock is normally $40, right? So they're getting it 50% off or whatever, right? So they buy it at $20 or whatever, waiting for it to go up. It goes up, boom, to like, say, 25. They sell it. They made $10 or whatever, right? And then they roll that $10 into another trade. So that's what day trading is. It's trading on stocks as it goes up and down with the volatility of the market. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure talking to everybody. I really appreciate everybody who's been involved here. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for your questions. Thanks for participating. My whole thing is that I want this to affect someone out there who is listening. This is not for everybody. I just want to put something out there that is going to help someone and change their life potentially, and help them to make a decision for their life. So you guys have my email. I put it in the chat. If you have some ideas, if you have something you want to do, if you have courses, reach out to me. We might be able to do something. We'll see. No promises here, but thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Thanks for taking this journey with us. It's been great.